Okay, so on this one, we've got natural log ln and we got e. And basically, they're opposites of each other. That's the fundamental principle here. If you have ln of e to whatever, call it a or whatever, they're just going to cancel each other out and it's just a. That's because natural log and e are opposites. Natural log means ln means log base e. You don't have to worry about that or do anything with that, but that's what it means. Remember, every log has a base. Every log has a base, and natural log, the base is e. So and you think, well, where's the? I don't see the e. Right? You don't write the e, but there really is a lowered down and visible e there. Anyway, all we need to know is that makes it the opposite of e to a power. Because remember, logs are the opposites of powers. So, and natural log is base e, so it's the opposite of e to a power. So basically, if they get together, they cancel each other out. They're opposites. So ln e is just, they just cancel each other out. So in other words, this first one here, this one, they cancel each other out, and it's just 5. There's nothing to do. Now, vice versa is also the case. If you put the e first and then ln of a, they're going to cancel, and it's a. So basically, if e and ln are right next to each other, they're going to cancel each other out. So this one right here is just going to be 4. Does that make sense? This one right here, just going to be square root of 3, like that. Good with all those? E and ln are opposites of each other, and they're going to cancel each other out. Now, the fourth, or part D here, is the tricky part. You might say at first, oh, they're just going to, you might think they're just going to cancel each other out. But the problem is, right now, they're not right next to each other. So you got to get them right next to each other. So in other words, you've got to rewrite this as ln of e to some power, and then you can cancel. Well, how do I do that? It's not e to a power, it's 1 over e to the third. Does anybody know how to do that? If you have 1 over e to the third power, that's the same thing as e to what power? What kind of power makes it flip into a fraction like that? You remember? Negative powers. You remember that negative powers flip it into a fraction. Negative powers make it a fraction. For example, like x to the minus 2 is 1 over x to the plus 2. Remember that? Negative powers flip things. So therefore, when you look at this 1 over e to the third, you should think, oh, that's really e to the minus 3. So negative powers are weird, aren't they? They don't make the thing negative, they make it a fraction. They flip it like that. Okay, well, so who cares? All right, so great, that's nice and all, but what does that mean about the problem? Well, now you can cancel these out, and the answer is just negative 3. So you have to get them side by side first off like that. So once you get them side by side, then you can just cancel out the ln and the e. So that last one was a trick. So there we go.